Oh, what happened to him? Oh, why didn't? Oh, hello. I'm Daniel Reynolds here. I'm Runescape 3, Birth Hope. I'm just reacting. Right. Here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my next task. Uh, Turael. So I'm gonna. The next task is 49 ghosts. So if I asked him for tips, right? So 49 ghosts killed, found thrown weapons, took them out quickly. So thrown weapons will be things like throwing axes or knives. I did not make any of those, so I'm gonna use range for this. So I'm gonna see if um, we're gonna see if bow and arrows work okay for ghosts. So ghosts are undead, so they are not the easiest thing to find in populated areas. Try looking in Taverly Dungeon or in Varrock sewers. So Taverly Dungeon or Varrock sewers. So I'll have to look to find that, but let me get suited up. Alright, so I need to go to my range gear. So level 10 ranged. So hard leather. So let me switch to my what I'm wearing. Hard leather. Alright, oak short bow is level 10, so that's my level. The iron arrows are level 10. So I'm gonna get those out. So I look like I'm just about suited up. Uh, Let me just see here, right? I don't see a cape. I know I had a cape for magic, I had a cape for uh, melee, but I don't see a cape for range. So, alright, I'll have to do without it for right now because that's what I have. I do have Amulet of Glory, it has a range bonus, and I have Ring of Wealth that also has a range bonus. So, I'm gonna work with what I have. Uh, Again, the purpose of this video series is to succinctly show you uh, uh, how to do tasks in Runescape, but not edited, just straight, so that you can see all the nuances of how to do the various tasks. I'm gonna get out some food, uh, even though my combat levels are getting a little bit higher for the task that Turael assigns. Um, I still want to be careful and uh, prepared. So he said Taverly Dungeon or Varrock Sewers. So uh, I might actually start with the Taverly Dungeon, and I'm gonna port down there. Taverly Dungeon. I want to try first the shortcut before I go around. Uh, I want to call your attention to this. Alright, so here's the shortcut. Where do you wanna? Alright, here's the shortcut. So I want to see if it lets me or I need higher agility. Alright, so I need 52. So I could just go to this bridge here, which um, it takes a couple extra seconds to go around. And then down into the dungeon. Let me, on the mini map here, I'm going to click on the mini map, or where the pointer is. Wait, I need to load up. Alright, then I can click on the Taverly Dungeon. That's not quite what I meant. Usually, in previous videos, it opened the dungeon map for me. I'll go down first, and then I'll open the dungeon map. Alright, so there's skeletons down here too. So that's a possibility for. Uh, for some reason, it's not showing the detail that I was hoping that it would show. So skeletons. Alright, so here's ghosts near the entrance. Well, that wasn't so bad. These are all ghosts in this area. Alright, so they're compartmentalized. So let me try ranged and see how it works. Okay. I could use some improvement, but my range level is low, so uh, let's just try to stick with this. Uh, we need to do 48 more. So uh, I do need to raise my range level, so it's good that I'm getting uh, a lower combat level item to raise my range. And um, we do get a chance to see uh, combination of Slayer task with range. So this is actually helpful from my perspective of creating a series. It's helpful to show a combination of tasks: Slayer with melee, Slayer with mage, Slayer with range. And also building prayer while we're at it. Uh, I hope it's equally helpful to you, the viewer. And as you can see, there's a little bit of drop on the uh, constitution and the health life points. So that's why it's good to bring some food. Uh, if you're doing the cows and chickens and fishing method early in the game to raise that, uh, you're following my series. You'll have quite a few of those uh, low level foods as you were raising all the other skills. So um, in the end, you should have plenty of extra. So it's probably better to uh, have a few extra food than not enough, and then you can always drop the extra. But if you have not enough, and then it's like the frog task that I did first, where I have to uh, keep having problems with not being able to finish and make a multi-video task. I'd rather be one video per task instead of multiple, and then short and let you see how to do it in a succinct manner. So we're 9 minutes into this task. I'm already uh, well into this ghost task. So that's what I'm hoping to show some progress so that you see how to do it. Uh, this is going to get faster as my range level goes up. You saw the mage tasks. I'm level 20 now, and those tasks are getting faster to complete. So, uh, one thing to note here: they're ghosts. They're other really beings. So, ghosts don't really have bones. So you don't really see any bone drops on the floor. Uh, I should get that cough checked. interesting note is I haven't need to use any of the food yet, but I should probably heal up just in case. 'Cause I don't like to. Uh, I don't like to have it below in case something happens. If you follow the series closely enough, you will see that there's sudden circumstances, nuances that uh, come up that make things much longer or more difficult than anticipated. So it's better to be slightly over prepared. It's got a Slayer level. I'm 18 now. A couple of range levels. Thirteen range. So these should be getting a little bit faster. Again, watch your life bar. Defense level uh, that will help lower damage taken from uh, their attacks to me. I'm down at 28. Meaning, alright, that's done. 27. So I got 3 items flashing in my skills here. So the defense, the range, and the slayer. My life points constitution is part of the way trained. So I like to train multiple skills at the same time, if possible. Uh, Oftentimes it's not, but with Slayer, you're always training multiple skills. Slayer plus the combat skill. I might go into settings at some point later on and uh, focus specifically on the other range mage attack and strength. But for now, I'd like to get defense up because I can use higher armor. and higher defense, and you'll use less food, but higher attack, some more accurate, higher strength, you hit harder, higher range and mage, you hit harder. So the attacks are more fast to die when you're killing creatures. Some an old pastime of uh, Runescape is player killing in the wilderness, and then uh, people would experiment with their pure attack or pure strength or pure uh, of one type. So we'll have high, for example, I'll have really high mage, and then uh, all the other skills will be one, and then you'll see a low combat level, and you'll think that they're weak, uh, and then he'll hit you with this really hard with mage. So, so that's one tactic of player killing in the wilderness. That's why in this series I didn't. I avoided the wilderness because I'm trying to make the series for you about how to get started, uh, rather than a series on how to die in the wilderness. So again, I hope you're finding this series helpful. For those of you who are following the series thus far. I'm going to stop attacking for a moment after this one dies, because the adrenaline bar is full, and the adrenaline bar will actually help me recover some of my health as I'm getting low on food. So let that top off. There we go. I'll do the next one. Finish layer level. Again, it's 19. Better defense level, it's allows for more for defense range for more for. There's a constitution level, health level. So that gives me a higher maximum health. And on the 10, I got another range level. So constitution is 28 now. Defense is 28. Range is 16, and I'm healing up with the adrenaline bar. Slayer's 19. Level 18 is one of the requirements for animal magnetism quest. So I'm also getting my quest requirements done while I'm training. Uh, After I get all of my levels to around 30 something, Slayer, Constitution, Attack, Strength, Defense, Range, Prayer, Mage. Uh, and then we'll see if I can do summoning with the charms that I got. Uh, After I get all of these, then I'll start doing the quest series. The quests will give a lot of rewards as well. You're able to raise some of these skills. Eight more ghosts remaining. There's five more. Let me let it heal up. Three remaining. Two. Alright, go ahead. Get my last two food. So I just got defense 29. This is my last ghost. I just completed the task. So I got 29 defense. I got 17 range. So even though I needed throwing items, the uh, range seemed to work okay. It's in the same skill, but um, as throwing knives would have worked better. I still completed the task, and, so it's under 25 minutes. So that concludes this ghost task. See you in the next video.